Hello and good day people, and welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2. So, where we last left off, I just entered the swamps and was looking for some ruins to find the silver shard thing. Now, sadly, I did that, I recorded it, but the files on Fraps sadly got corrupted and I could not render the videos, so sadly you guys are going to miss that. But you didn't miss too much. I just killed a bunch of lizardmen and some bugs. I got Angry McFuzzles here, which is my animal companion. And just got to this door and I was about to go in. Annoyingly enough, I've entirely run out of arrows, so I can't, like, shoot things, which is really irritating, but hey. Oh, I've also got myself some healing powers. A single one per day, which is kind of lame, but hey, not much I can do about that.
Oh, great spirits of the stone
jeez.
tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we ask for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Stop being a pussy.
Here, your very presence offends the stone god.
Diplomacy. When this land was once ours, my tribe left something here. Bluff. The stone god has heard your prayers and sent me. Thanks for opening the door. Now you die. Bluff!
Your words are like the swampy warm blood, treacherous and painful. Kill the intruders. Sacrifice them to the stone god.
Got some graphical issues going on here. Oh Christ. I'm gonna go kill this guy.
You shall fall here today.
It's okay, I'm owning him. I sadly am utterly terrible at using a melee weapon, so I'm not doing a great deal of good at the moment. I am going to be getting myself weapon finesse, which will allow me to use my dexterity to hit things in melee combat. I think I told you about that a little while ago. But yeah, then I'll actually be able to do something. Silver shard health bonus. Miscellaneous thin object unidentified. Not sure why my torch is green.
Life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
You are such a pussy. I'm not ready to leave yet. Last time I said I'm ready to go, which I assumed meant I'd be able to, you know, look around and stuff. I just got instantly teleported to this damn swamp, so from now on I'm never saying I'm ready to go. I guess I can probably talk to him at a later date. And how many potions do I have now? I've got like 10. Can I split? 5, okay. Now we can give 5 of these to him. I'll drink one. You two can drink one. Good thing about potions is you can literally chug the hell out of them. It's great. Oh, hello.
This battle will be your last.
Seems reasonable.
This battle will be your last.
When getting a lot of short bows. Sadly, those guys have no arrows, which is kind of annoying. But, meh. Right, I think that's pretty much everything in here. Have I missed anything? I don't think I've missed anything. Can I now talk to him? And leave? Doesn't appear so. So I do actually have to now walk out, which is really stupid. But whatever. This game's an old game, it's got some flaws.
Bring it to me.
Oh, he's found some duders.
This
Hello.
battle will be your...
Not sure where the hell they came from. It's okay though, because he's owning them. I found a great sword. Some lizardmen guarding this place dropped some great swords, so he's got one of those now instead of just a long sword, which is vastly superior in damage wise. Considering he wasn't using a shield, it seemed logical to give him that. Doo-doo-doo-doo. He was using his longsword two-handed, which increases the damage you do by 50%. Just kind of useful, but longswords do D8 damage, which is 1 to 8 damage, where greatswords do, I believe, D10. Might be D12, which is 1 to 10 or 1 to 12, depending on which it is. Now I'm having some lag problems again. Not sure why the FPS drops so much on this game. Runs at about 20 when I'm not recording, and my fraps is set to 30 FPS because otherwise pretty much nothing runs when I'm trying to record it any more than that. But for some reason this game drops like 10, 15 FPS when I'm recording most of the time, which is rather irritating, to be honest. There's no real reason for it to be doing that. But, oh well, I'll live. So we're just gonna head back to the town, which I believe is this red dot. The West Harbour, yeah. 'Tis indeed, 'tis indeed. Can't actually really go off the road at all. World map transition. Here we go. West Harbour. Travel. It's usually a good idea to purchase some ranks of the conversation skills. Bluff, diplomacy, intimidate. Certain situations can be made easier or avoided entirely by talking your way through or out of them. Apparently.
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
No,
If
you
I did not
didn't.
believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
You're such a
No,
pussy
I
crack.
was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with it.
Now, for the shard.
Let me see it.
I hate that guy. I retrieved the shard. What now? Tell me about the shard. What were those ruins in the swamp? Glad I'm not the only one who thinks we should leave Bevel out of
What
this.
I have to say to
Agreed.
you is not for Bevel's ears. And after this night, you two shall not travel together again.
Good.
Bevel has his uses.
Fucking hate
It's
him.
not wise to depend on someone of starling blood for too long. Also, his complaining tires me and will not serve you where you are bound.
What were those ruins
Such
in the swamp?
ruins lie within the mare and beneath it. They are of ancient hillfolk, an empire once forged from an alliance of dwarfs and elves. All that remains are
Interesting.
ruins, and little else. And their empire lives on only in history books and stories.
Tell me about the shard.
Is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbor long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments. but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle. And so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbor, I sealed it away in the ruins.
I have an uncle. How long ago was this battle in West Harbor Fort? Feel magic from the shard. Strong magic. Are you sure those creatures were looking for the shard? Where did you put it in the ruins? I feel magic from the shard.
Strange.
Strong magic.
Perhaps the attack awakened it. If so, then perhaps a second look at these shards would yield different results. But such divinations would be beyond anyone here in West Harbor, including Thomas.
Are you sure those creatures were looking for the shard?
I can think of for why they came. Am I certain? No. But my instincts tell me they were looking for it.
How long ago was the battle fought?
And it was a battle that did not concern West Harbor, but the village was caught up in it like many such villages in the mire of dead men. We knew little about what had sparked the conflict. Demons were involved, led by a warlock of great power. We only knew him as the King of Shadows.
King of
The forces
Shadows.
of Neverwinter attempted to drive the demons back. Many villagers fled, some taking the road, others wading into the swamp. Anything to escape the battle. There was an explosion, pure and white. Then, nothing more.
Interesting. Where did you put it in the ruins?
I could not bring myself to cast it away. Yet at the same time, I did not wish to keep it close. You are too young to remember what occurred, I know. But the battle was a terrible one. That shard, it reminds me too much of that night.
Retrieve the shard. What now?
I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter, find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough.
Is Bevel coming with me? I better not have to take Bevel. What if the beast track me down? Why don't we dump the shard or give it up? I better not have to take Bevel.
You probably realize he will be of no help outside of West Harbor. He would only slow you down. Bevel is made for simpler things.
I'll say, like cleaning the stables.
Better faith than others, I assure you.
Trollolololol. What if the beast track me down?
This village cannot shelter you or survive another attack. On the road, moving, you have a chance. Once you reach Neverwinter, it may prove more difficult for them to attack you.
When we dump the shard, I'll give it up.
The problem is more complicated than that. If we give them the shard, I doubt it will prevent them from believing the second one lies here as well. Or others.
Others?
We only found 2. It is possible there were others, scattered into the swamp or taken away, or have met other ends.
I've heard enough. How do I get to
the small
Neverwinter?
port town of Highcliff when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells.
Yeah.
Your boots may travel many roads before you return.
I can imagine
I
that.
let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it. Return when
talk
you are
to
ready
some people
leave,
first.
And we will speak of the path you must take.
Okay. Right, for starters, I want to go and get that loot he told me I could have ages ago, before I got teleported randomly to the swamp. Don't know if I'll still be able to get it, but we'll see. Hope so. Maybe there will be some arrows. Cause I'm really going to need arrows. If there's anything resembling fighting on the way there, I'm going to need some arrows. Because I cannot do jack without having a bow that works. cannot do jack. He said up in his bedroom, which I imagine is upstairs. Do 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 do. That's my bedroom. It's probably empty. Yeah. Oh, there. Open that up. There we go. Chest. Loot. Exotic weaponry. Arvarine's Amulet of Aid. Let's put that on. Don't know what it does. Doesn't appear to do anything. Examine. Charges 6. Use aid. Don't know what aid does, so that's good. I need to find like a vendor or something. My inventory is full of crap. Full of crap. Oh, I also want to look at that book. I don't know if that book will actually do anything or if it'll just be text. Let's have a look. Examine. This guide by the legendary paladin Icarius can be found in just about any library in the realms. No, it's nothing. Okay, good. I'll sell it somewhere if I can. Don't know if there is somewhere to sell things. That's the thing. Also, I've got that Mage's place. He said there'd be some stuff in there I could loot ages ago, and I just kind of ignored that as well. So we'll go have a look. Where's his place? Is it this? I think it's this. Yeah, there we go. No, it's locked, okay. Guess not then. There's nothing else I can do, okay. Angry McFuzzles. Awesome Mo Badger. Okay. Anything else? No, not really. So if there's anyone I can talk to.
What's up?
Much Thomas.
This incursion is the most noteworthy event that's happened here in years. I had high hopes for Amy. She was a rare find in West Harbor. A shame she failed to heed her first lesson. Always listen to Tarmas. Not that I expect you would understand, but she was the only one capable of holding a coherent conversation with me. Go if you must.
How rude.
But mysteries remain here that need to be answered.
We were just trying to help.
I had made it clear to stay out of it. I am no doddering scholar in need of your amateurish attempts to help. The girl died a meaningless death. A needless sacrifice only helps your enemy. Learn this lesson, and you may avoid Amy's fate.
Okay. Why did you come to West Harbor if you think so little of its people?
Suffice it to say that I find the bustle of city life even less endearing than the mosquitoes here. And here I can work quietly, in exchange for teaching some mud farmer's child a bit of lore every now and again.
Years ago, I overheard Georg Redfell say you came here because of the war.
That man says decidedly too much. It's true that part of the reason I came to West Harbor is because of the war that was fought here. You've probably heard it mentioned from time to time. And no doubt you've also heard the same vague accounts I have, assuming you could pry even that from the other villagers.
you know anything else
whole
about the
affair
war?
is quite mysterious, I'm afraid. Demons were involved, that much is certain. But, curiously enough, there are no clear answers to who fought whom and why. I think part of it is the remoteness of the location, yes? There were few battles in the war, and all of them were fought in the Mare of Dead Men. An evil wizard was behind the whole thing. There were very few Neverwinter troops that actually saw any action, and none of them survived.
Farewell. Orlan. So you're headed off to Neverwinter, are you? Just remember that you're a harborman and don't take any guff from the city folk. Is there anything you can do to help me with the journey? Here, take this. Harbormen take care of their own, not like the city dwellers, you remember that. Potion of cure moderate wounds, okay. Farewell. Thank you. Worth talking to people. West Harbour is safe for now. I'm sorry about your friend, I wish I could have saved her. She's dead, we have to move on. I see much of Dagon's influence in you, though we must concern ourselves with caring for the living, we should not forget the dead. Dagon mentioned you were headed for Neverwinter. It's a bad time to be travelling. Galen the merchant told us about his journey, and unless his tales were taller than usual, your road to Neverwinter won't be an easy one. I will pray for your safety, the Mare of Dead Men is fast becoming more dangerous. Is there anything you can do to help me with the journey? I'm humble priest with little to give except the blessings of my lord. Those blessings you shall have though. Okay. Farewell. Georg. Let's talk to Georg.
So, Dagon is sending you to Neverwinter, eh? I can't say I approve. If it were a militia matter, I wouldn't send you alone. But I don't have any right to tell him how to raise his child. Can you at least tell me why you're going? Your father wouldn't tell me a thing.
All I will say it's for the safety of our village, taking what the invaders were looking for away from here. What do you want to know? I'm taking what the invaders were looking for away from here.
They tore apart half the houses in town. What is it?
Better if you don't know.
You're less cryptic than your father, but not by much. It won't be easy reaching Neverwinter. I've traveled that way once or twice. It's a dangerous journey, especially for one traveling alone. You might want to ask around the village. If you're going to leave, some folks might be able to offer some help.
No. Doing it already. Can you give me anything to help with on the journey?
Me, but I've always enjoyed your company. And you acquitted yourself well with the village defense. Here, take this shield.
Oh, okay.
It's always served me well. And even if you don't use it, you can sell it for some gold that might do you some good.
Thanks. Farewell. Well, he knows what I'm planning to do with it. For a starling. It's Bevel's friend. Thank you for bringing my son back safely from the mare. Bevel is still rather shaken from the attack and the loss of your friend. I'm grateful you were there to watch over him. I understand that you've been sent to Neverwinter, the city of skilled hands. I just pray you fare better than Bevel's brother Lorne. Is there anything you can do to help me with the journey? I'm afraid I have nothing to give. Those creatures pillaged our house thoroughly. Bye! You suck. You didn't give me anything. No one loves you. Ward, Thomas, Bevel. Let's talk to him. He's a windy bitch, but I'm going to talk to him anyway.
So, your father sent you off to Neverwinter. As if everything that's happened tonight isn't enough adventuring for one lifetime. I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor don't come back.
Anything you can give me to help me on the journey?
I've got some bandages here, though I hope you won't need to use them. You can also have my share of the loot that we found. You'll need it more than I do.
Thank you. I need all the help I can get.
But the defense of the village is important too.
Better get going.
And if you run...
And now I'm going to be horribly encumbered. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Actually, oh, what's that? Oh, that's his shield. Okay, cool. Villager, villager. I think that's pretty much everything, isn't it? It would appear there are in fact no merchants here. But oh, there we go. Right, that's pretty much going to be the end of that episode. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully this episode will work. If not, oh well. And I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta.